What is up, my Lowheat friends? I have another box that just came in the mail. Hot off the burner. Not that hot. This is definitely a Lowheat pair. A little sizzle, because you can't get them easily. Always sold out, but the resale value on these doesn't meet the threshold of high heat, at least in my opinion. So, got a little package in from Flushing, New York with the Don't Steal tape. I don't know why they do this. I've talked about this in other videos. I don't know what the solution is, but tamper-proof tape just makes people want to tamper with it. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. You already know what it is from the title, but now you definitely know what it is. Got a couple, let's see here, box logos. I missed out on the Tiffany drop, of course. Would have been sweet to have some Tiffany Supreme stickers. But, you know, I got t-shirt in the cart, and of course, by the time I was checking out, sold out. Anyways, that was the week after these. I got these. I got these on the drop the week before with the Junior Watanabe collab of Comme des Garçons fame. These dropped Friday, but it wasn't these that dropped. It was the Wheats that dropped for the first time. Let's see, the Air Force One Low SP Special Edition? Special? SP? Not sure. Tell me in the comments. But I got them in white because the wheat sold out. I went back to the cart, tried for the whites, and was able to get them in time. That was crazy. The bots were feasting, but on the wheat ones, I actually was able to cop the white pair manually because everyone was going for the wheats. So struck out on the wheats. I wanted them. The wheats are sweet. I'll talk about them more in a second. They kind of look like these. I'll talk about these more in a second. But let's get to the unboxing. Thank you for clicking on this. These have been around for like, what? Over a year and a half, for 3 seasons now of Supreme. So if you're watching this, I'm late, super late to the party. I really appreciate those of you who clicked on this and are still listening and watching, because this is definitely not a new release. But I'm going to add some things for those of you watching still. I have thoughts. I have thoughts on these, them going forward, prices, what you should do, all that stuff. So stick around. Again, thank you for watching this, because there's a million. There's got to be. I didn't even search it because I didn't want to be depressed. There's got to be a million unboxing videos on YouTube of these. So you got your Nike Supreme paper on these. You got your Nike Supreme box. And here are those crispy white on reds. Okay. Full disclosure, if you've seen any of my videos, I've mentioned in the past that I'm not an Air Force One guy. So I'm definitely not a white on white, you know, these are the best shoe of all time, dude. Definitely not. Not an Air Force One guy to begin with, and definitely not just a loyal follower of white on whites or black on blacks. The problem for me mainly is this sole. It's too thick. I was a soccer boy growing up, and just, you can't get under the ball properly with this thick of a midsole. So these just weren't conducive to playing on the playground. Not good for sharp cuts. I mean, these were an 80s basketball shoe, so they're, even by technology standards, they're not even great for basketball. Just didn't rock these because you know, recess, being at a moment's notice, being able to do, you know, I don't know, run around in the playground type things. Just clunky Air Force Ones were not it for me. So I've never been an Air Force One guy, but they've grown on me a little bit as I've gotten older. I will admit these are fairly comfortable. I got the G-Dragon collabs that I did an unboxing video of. Those are sweet. So here and there are some select Air Force Ones that I dig, and I have the off-white Volt ones. So yeah, So I got these because I just think this is, you know, this is the classic shoe, one of the most purchased shoes of all time. Is the Toyota Corolla of shoes. It's very popular, but with just that little hit of it, it meets that perfect blend of being kind of a tribal shoe, you know, fitting in with everyone, at the same time a hint of uniqueness and rarity. So it's got this special mix hitting on all those different levels. You got this sweet Supreme bonus laces in red. If I lace these up, I'm definitely putting in the alternate laces for sure. So yeah, these particularly hit that sweet spot of just, you know, a classic shoe that looks good on in a lot of different ways, and then at the same time, not everyone has them. These specifically, everyone has white on white Air Force Ones, but not everyone has the Supreme ones, and because they're freaking hard to get. Each time they drop, they generally drop on Fridays after the Thursday drop, or surprise releases drops here and there. Bots feast, people feast, and they're really, I mean, we're talking, these have been out, what did I say, a year and a half? And I still haven't hit on a pair. I've tried numerous times. They're just gone in instants. It took for another colorway to drop for me to get these ones. Says February through May 21 manufactured. So yeah, I really wanted the wheat ones, but stuck getting these. I'm not super disappointed though. I've been wanting these for a while, as I said. So a couple more points. If you're still watching, drop me an airplane emoji in the comments and keep watching, because I got a couple more thoughts on the market of these going forward. And yeah, what is this extra string? Typical Nike. The quality of the manufacturing on these is suspect. That Supreme and Nike's gonna go off in one wear. But yeah, I'll try these on while I talk about it. So I think I asked a poll on my YouTube page. I'm now able to ask polls. Shouts to anyone who's voted in a poll. Check those out. It's under the community tab. Sometimes they'll pop up in your feed. If you subscribe to me, please subscribe. But I asked a poll what people thought about these, if they'll do these forever. If they're going to do these just for about another year, more colorways, and Supreme has a long-standing relationship with Nike, so I think that's, you know, they're not going away anytime soon, but I do think that these Air Force Ones might eventually go away. Now, they do a Hanes collab every single season, and so they've been doing that now for years, so it is possible that we could get these for years. They sell out in seconds every time, so it is just a moneymaker for both companies. And both companies like money, so I don't see why they wouldn't keep doing it. Oh, I didn't notice that. A little Supreme logo right there at the lace lock at the end. So yeah, let me try these on. So I think I don't know. I have no clue. If anyone has any concrete knowledge of how long these Air Force One collabs will be going forward, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Vote in my poll. Go to my community tabs, vote. I'm going to put these on. Right now I'm wearing the Gore-Tex Air Force Ones in this tan colorway. I think these are dope. I missed out on the Supreme ones, obviously, but you could argue these are even better. They're Gore-Tex canvas there. The wheat ones were more expensive. They're 150. These were 110. I still want the wheat ones, but I know they're going to be hard to get. So what I was saying back, I should do a wear review of these. If you want me to do a wear review on these, let me know. I think that'll be a good wear review. You guys would be into it. The black ones, the black on black Gore-Tex, they look like off-whites, but they're way cheaper, and they're more utilitarian in being Gore-Tex. So I highly suggest checking out those. I like these a lot. When you need a rugged pair of shoes and the weather might be suspect, but you want the shoes to look like okay, you don't want necessarily hiking shoes or boots, these, I recommend getting a pair of these. They're perfect. You can wear them in a restaurant, etc. Look good with an outfit. So I was going to wear my Supreme socks, But the purple ones, they tend to get fuzz all over everything. The color dyed fuzz, so I wore my Outcast stance socks. Speaking of Supreme, wouldn't it be dope if there was a Supreme box logo tee with Outcast on it? That would be pretty fire. Anyways, my overall thought is that these Air Force One Supremes could go on for a while, but they could end. And so I suggest, if you like Air Force Ones, if you like Supreme, you should try to get a pair as hard as you can for retail. Keep staying up on when these might drop, any tips. Keep following the Reddits, Instagram, when these drops. Try to cop manual. Now that the wheats are in play, and if they keep restocking those, people are going to be going for those. Your chances of, like me, hitting on the black or white are significantly higher. And if these go away, prices on these are going to go up. Now, as I've talked in the past, I don't see shoes as like an investment thing. That being said, you know, the price is what the price is. The market dictates what it's worth. So it's not, I'm not saying this in so much as like, oh, stock a bunch of these and then cash in on them later. I don't know how much you'll be able to cash in on these. I don't know how much the price will grow, but stock saving physical assets is a pain, takes up space, could get stolen, ruined, house fire, you know, whatever. Dump your money into stocks and mutual funds if you want an investment. I'm just saying, if you're a big Air Force One guy or girl or whatever, or a Supreme fan, and you like these, try to get them sooner than later and store up on pairs, because if you want them down the road, you're not going to want to pay resale price for these. Resale price on these isn't terrible. They're like $150. These retail for $110. So I wouldn't pay resale prices for these, especially not the wheats. The wheats are being taxed right now because they're new and people want them. But if you can get them close to retail, worn once close to retail, or be lucky enough to hit like me, or go in store and somehow they have them, I would start stocking pairs if you like these. Because if these go away, the prices on these are going to jump. Because people love their white on whites. Some like the blacks. People, of course, love the wheats. And that price on these, you know, people wear their white on whites a few times sometimes and like to keep crispy ones. They're going to go through these. And so brand new dead stock pairs of these are going to be rare if they ever stop. I mean, they've made a ton, but people are wearing them like they make a ton. So I just know, if you like these, the prices are going to go up. You should try while you can, getting these for retail. Stock as many pairs as you can. Because, yeah, down the road, you're not going to pay $200 for a white on white Air Force One with a small Supreme logo on it. That's crazy. So get your pairs while you can is the overall message here. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just stock this pair for a while. And down the line, if and when they stop making these, I'm going to have a crispy pair of white Air Force Supremes to wear when everyone's out of them, and these are going for $250. I'm gonna have a nice pair to unbox, or you know what, maybe these go even higher and I can sell them. But I'm glad I got a pair for retail right now. This is just a cool collector piece to have. Again, if they're making these in 3 years and I'm still doing videos, you guys can all call me out in the comments on it. They're still making it. Well, then that's fine. Great. I'll be wearing these and I won't have a problem with it. That's okay. Got them for retail. So I think these are pretty, I don't know. It's the bare minimum for a collab, right? You got new laces and a couple hits. Insole, lace lock, side. But you know what? Like I said, it's the perfect blend of something, a classic everyone loves, with a hint of uniqueness, hint of rarity, and you know, people covet this stuff. So you have the same thing as everyone else, you fit in, but at the same time, you're doper than everyone else. So yeah, let me know what you think about these, the other colorways. Now my next on the hit list is of course the wheats, but I also kind of vibe with the black on blacks. So I'm gonna be trying to get all three, and we'll stay tuned, see if they get another colorway down the line. I could see an all red pair. That'd be kind of fire. An all red pair. We'll see if they do that. All right. Subscribe. More videos on the way.